Wow, I did it. I read it. Lonesome Dove. First of all, this is not a good novel. This is an amazing script, but not a good novel. And Larry McMurtry, I think, was a screenplay writer too. And his writing over here cannot maybe stand fully on its own legs. Cannot fully stand on its own legs, this writing. But it's amazing as a script. And I read this book through, and it took me like a year to read this. It's 800 pages. And I sang it. I mean, I sang through the whole thing. I read it as a song. And it's more like a song. It's not a novel. It's not an amazing novel. Anybody that says that this is an amazing novel is wrong. It's more than a novel. And it's something else than a novel, I think. And maybe it's because I'm not from America that I don't understand it so deeply, maybe there. But for anybody that wants a little insight from Hollywood, that wants a little vision from somebody that really knows his stuff, how to bring that shit out of you, I think that this booze, it's about a lot of booze too, and about a lot of horse, and the themes of it I don't really like. But I like to read it because I feel that I develop in my English speaking abilities as I have been reading this book. For anybody that wants to learn to speak English better, books like this by authors American and really emphasizing that American spirit and the American character here, I think it's a great idea. And not all books can be read aloud or even sang aloud. And I think Larry McMurtry did something related to the Brokeback Mountain movie. Now the hat in that. And he also did something with Willie Nelson. I mean writing. So he might know a bit about singing. And overall, it was a great experience, but maybe his language is a bit too wordy. Maybe there's a little bit too many words here. There's one word especially that sticks out over here, and it's particularly. He writes that word over here in this book at least 1,000 times. And there's quite a bit of repetition here. But I decided that I'm gonna read more of this series because it's a 4-part series. And the later books, I read the synopsis of them and they seem more action-packed. And writers, they become better when they write. This was the first book in the Lonesome Dove Quartet. And the second book is 500 pages, the third book is about 500 pages, and the fourth book is like 700 pages. And they just came up with new editions of this stuff. You can get them in paperback for cheap. So I feel that it's a book that is for a very specific type of reader. If you're interested in your own voice, get this book. If you're interested in the Wild West type of American character, maybe it's not the best book about the Wild West. I'm also going to read Blood Meridian here in the future, so stay tuned for that too, and more book reviews. But Lonesome Dove, I highly esteem this book, even though from the beginning what I said, it wasn't very good. It's actually amazing.